if you really can be faithful to every moment of your experience, giving yourself completely to it with full attention, full commitment, your whole heart, then this is meditation. This is being itself. This is life itself. When you sit, you notice that every moment is different. Every moment is new. You don't hold on to the last moment. And when you do, you suffer. And you can feel it. You can feel it in your sitting. There's only the truth that's so now. With practice...
As a teacher, interfaith leader, and poet, Norman Fisher is known for his intellectual power and relevance.
Because as long as we're alive...
He is the founder and spiritual director of the Everyday Zen Foundation, dedicated to expressing Zen Buddhist teachings in contemporary form.
And that you completely commit yourself to now.
For 5 years, Norman was co-abbot of the San Francisco Zen Center, holding the seat established by the great Suzuki Roshi, one of the first Zen masters to teach in the West.
Zen is the school of Buddhism that really focuses all of its attention on meditation practice, but with a very special twist. And that special twist is that Zen understands meditation as not being merely a technique of calming and focusing the mind, but it understands meditation as being itself. Life itself is meditation. Life itself is awakening. And the effort to really understand that and live it is the goal and the process of Zen practice.
What attracts me about Zen practice is there is a sort of intelligence to it. It's an understanding of what living is. It is a study of living, and the byproducts may be being a good person, but it's a byproduct and it's not the practice. When I was young, I wanted to get into the biggest, best thing ever. I wanted to get into the movies. So I headed off to LA when I got out of high school, slowly got into the movies, and it's not quite like that.
In Hollywood during the 1980s, Michelle Meyrink met with exceptional success on films like Real Genius, Valley Girl, and Francis Ford Coppola's The Outsiders, starring with hot young actors like Matt Dillon and Diane Lane.
It's like there's a little carrot being dangled out there, and if you could get that carrot, it would be the ultimate satisfaction. But you never got the carrot, and I wanted something more that I could give myself completely to. I was looking for a deeper sense of reality. When I left LA, it was a big decision. I got into Zen practice as an outcome of looking for something more satisfying than what I was getting out of my life.
The central practice of Zen Buddhism is called Zazen. Za means to sit. Zen means meditation. Meditation, which is described as one-pointed concentration or absorption, an experience of union with the world, just as it is. Among practitioners, Zazen is affectionately called just sitting.
With Zazen, we're just sitting with the feeling of being alive. Feeling the feeling of being alive. And to help us stay focused with that, we pay attention to our posture and our breathing. So we rotate our pelvis forward a little bit, arch the lower back, lift up the chest, the back part of the head pressed up toward the ceiling and the chin tucked in, so the whole body feels stretched and opened. And then we feel our breathing in our belly. Breathing in, breathing out, the belly rises and falls. Breathing in, knowing that we're breathing in, and breathing out, knowing that we're breathing out. After a moment, we come back to the feeling of the posture and the feeling of the breathing to keep us anchored and present right where we are, being alive, the feeling of being. And the mind wanders. Very gently we bring it back.
In the morning, John and I get up, we put on our robes, I'll make a pot of tea, John heads out to the zendo, turns on the heater in the winter, lights the candles, starts sitting. Once the tea's ready, I go out, bring the tea. Sometimes we reverse this, but usually I bring the tea. We have a ritual that we follow, which is I do the clappers, he sounds the bell, we bow, I serve tea. After we've done this tea routine, we sit. He starts off the sits with a series of bows. And then we chant for 20 minutes, and then we'll meditate. This ritual is probably the best thing for our marriage, because we probably wouldn't have a marriage without it. I don't think that's a real common bond for us. You know, it's